welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I am going to be working on my journal spread for the week of February 23rd to March 1st. I pulled these stickers from PlanItDarbi, darBlooms Honey Blush, and I might use these, I'm not too sure yet, Scraps Turquoise Plaid, and then I am going to be using Coffee Lover by Kellofaplan, and I wanted to mix them with these stickers. So let's go ahead and get started with the plan with me. Alrighty, so my initial thought, I was kind of thinking about doing some florals like top and bottom, and then maybe having like these on the inside. So I think I am going to stick with that. I wanted to bring in some of these scraps. I mean, I feel like these go really nicely with the colors in here. It kind of brings that color out. So I'm gonna see how that will all work. Let's test it. And I feel these come with boxes already. I feel like these all go. I feel like they look pretty good together. So that's what we are doing today. I like to just kind of do some fun little combos every once in a while, something like this. So I feel like this will work pretty nicely. So I am going to get this all the way down here at the bottom, and I'm gonna cut that first. I did horrible. I did not plan. Well, the day of me filming this, it's actually Friday, so it's the 20th. If you guys watched my catch-all video, I told you guys that I was behind in planning and I was gonna try to back plan. I still haven't gotten to this one, so I think I am just going to, maybe like when I have time, maybe just on my own, I might just decorate for last week. Probably won't write in it, but at least I will get some deco. So I didn't get to that, but that's okay. So that's why I am just starting for next week, so I don't get behind again. And I mean, it's okay, you know, it is what it is. We all kind of, life happens. And so yeah, I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. And now I'm thinking about it, I do have more of these. These are printable, so I might need to bring out my other one. We'll see how that goes. I do have another set of these ones here. So just in case I need them. Then this one, I will take it a little higher. I love doing borders. I did borders in my catch-all for this week and I loved it. I love a border spread, so that was nice. I guess I'll get this one here. I think I might have to bring, maybe I could bring a little bit more scrap in. Let's see, will it look weird to have? No, maybe not. Maybe I will just do this here. This was probably the wrong one to bring in. Let's try this one. That one is pretty good, and I will still have a little bit of room. Okay, maybe now I can bring some scrap. I don't know how I feel about the scrap. Take this floral. I think I'm definitely going to need to bring the other set in, but that's okay. No deal. That's why I love printables, because I always like to bring in, I have like a tiny little hair attached. I always like to print multiples if I can, or like if I remember, or if I know that, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more of these. I like to do that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna continue with the border before I dip into everything else. So I think I will take this here and get these, let's see, how do I want to do that? Maybe mainly like that. Hopefully this like comes out the way that I'm envisioning it. Sometimes like I feel like I have a vision, and then once it actually like I do it, then I'm like, that's not what I was, you know, imagining, but you know, it'll do. So hopefully this will be kind of what I'm thinking of, but you know, there's no way we can tell until we just do it. So I think I will do this about there, so it's still kind of like peeking through. All right, and then let's get this one. Get this one like there. All right, and maybe I could take this big sticker here, and then we'll get this one pretty high up, so like at a good angle, maybe like that. Okay, yes, I like that. Okay, I love it. All right, so that looks pretty good. I think I am going to bring this scrap, and this was from like another set that I used, but I wanted to go ahead and just like finish the page off. So that's how I got these. Let's see, I can have this as low as here, and then I'll have some florals there. So that'll kind of be blocking. I think that'll be okay. I think so. I can't believe this is like the last week of February. I mean, I know February is like a short month anyways, but like, wow, you know, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I'm gonna kind of angle that like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy how we're going to be in March, but I am looking forward to doing spring. Spring and fall are my favorite seasons to decorate for. So I am definitely looking forward to those type of spreads, and I'm just super excited for that. And there's all these good spring releases from shops and you know, all the things, and it's just like, okay, my bank account is like, all right, we got to prepare. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Let's see. Let's do that there. Maybe I should bring, no, I think that's okay. I don't want it too low. All right, and then, so for the scrap on this side, maybe I can, let's see, let's have this one maybe here. Take this one off. I will take this one let's see, how do I want to do this one? I was planning to have this one here because it's kind of so far down. So maybe like that. And then let's get this one right there. So we're kind of leaving some scraps like in between. So like that had the little gap. Maybe we can leave the little gap there. So what if I brought this one over just a tiny bit more to the right? I just want them to look all different, like the bottom and the top, like each section to look a little different. I know I'm covering up the date. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, so they all look a little different. So this one's like a corner one. This is kind of peeking in. This is a very corner one. And this is like a middle. So they all have their differences. And since I did that, I don't have to dip into the other sheet. So that worked out. I mean, I still might, we'll see, depending how in the middle goes, but I'm gonna try not to if I don't have to. All right, I think that's good for right now. And I still have a little bit of like scrap and some scrap florals and like those. So if I do want to incorporate those in, I can. But now I want to bring in some of these fun stickers. So I love this one. Let's bring this one in. Maybe I can have this one here. I'm gonna try to want them all like sideways, not so straight. I feel like that gives like that funner vibe. Funner, that's not even a word, but, or is it? I don't know, but it gives a different vibe and I like it. What type of quotes is there in here? How about coffee is always a good idea? What if I got that right here? Oops. And that'll bring in, I'm trying to lift this up because I'm trying to cover up where it says this week. Coffee is always a good idea. That looks a little crooked. It does, but you know what? It's okay. And then what if we took like this bag of coffee beans, got it there, and maybe I could put like a box or something. I need to be like mindful of my boxes because I don't have too many, so I have to be cautious with that. But what if I just brought like 2 header boxes and had them here? They're more for like decoration than anything, or just like more filler spaces. But I know I can write something. Maybe I could put like a rating of this week or something, and then like, you know, 5 out of 5, or, you know, something like that. Just something fun. I do like that. And then because of that, now I can add another extra little element in that section. So I can do that. That's very close in print. How about that one's too big though? Ooh, there is this like a croissant? Or something like that. Yeah, that's cute. That's a cute, I might bring that one back. Okay, I do like that. And then I want to maybe bring in some bullet points here on Monday. So I will bring in these pink ones. Because I don't have too many, I will probably just get 2 of them in. Well, I mean, no, actually, I think I could still get the 3 in that I typically like to do. So like that. Yeah, I think that's still good. And then I can still bring something right here. How about this here? Since it has a little face on it, so cute. And then we can bring in some of those little coffee beans. Have them next to them. I don't think I like the coffee beans next to it. I think I like it just like that. But what I'll do is probably bring in a coffee cup. And I can have this one either next to it or like somewhere up here. I feel like next to it made a little bit more sense. I'm gonna cut this offset so I can bring it closer. Like that. That's cute. And then maybe I can bring in another little floral near it. I feel like that kind of helped out a little bit on that side, so I think that's pretty good. And then what I will do is maybe bring in some bullet points here on Thursday, and I will bring in, let's do these brown ones. Let's do that one here, and let's do that one there. And then on Friday, I will bring in a full-size box, and I'll bring in this pink box down here with one of these. Or I can bring this with a little header box, so then maybe I can put something on top of the header box. So let's get this one like down here. That gives me like something to still be able to write, and I like that. I do like that, but I am going to, yeah, I like that. I'm going to cut a line because I'm not even going to attempt to cut it with my scissors because I will mess up the sticker. It's going to get shorter and shorter and shorter. Okay, yeah, that's just a guarantee that it's not going, I will not mess it up that bad. Okay, that is cute. And no, that's a lot of pink. This one's super cute. Yeah, I like that. What if I put these coffee beans? No, I like the coffee beans, but I don't think I would use it in the best way. So I think I'm going to give up on the coffee bean, but it's not. I thought I had a different type of floral, but I guess I didn't. So, I mean, I could have that here. Maybe like that, and then just bring in those. I think that's cute. I definitely want to bring something right here. Now that I look at it, it does look a little empty. I found a little floral that I swore I had. I think I want to swap it out. I think I want to do this here instead. Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, so right here I want to, let's do this one. If I had that one there, maybe I can have this one like right next to it. Yeah, it's just fun. It's just something super cute and just something to make me smile this week. So I think that is pretty good. Let's do this side. Going to take this brown one here with, let's see, what if I like overlapped them? See, so I'm thinking, I don't know why I don't use the lines, but I just don't. And then this one kind of like peeking out, but not being a full complete box. I'm trying to see how that'll look. I kind of want to try it, and if I don't like it, then it is what it is. But I want to try it because I feel like that might look cute, but then I don't know. So let's see how this will work. All right. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that will do. And then maybe I can bring in, what if I did like this right here? Or what if I put that like here in the middle? I don't know. I don't know. How do I like that? What if I put it here on the side of it? I think I like that instead, and I can still fit something else right here, so I think that's a better option, like that. Okay. Get that there. Okay, I like it. And then, you know what, maybe I should bring smaller florals or something for right now. Let's do this yellow like that. Okay, I'm liking it. That's cool. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring in some bullet points for here on Wednesday so it doesn't look too heavy there at the top. And I'm gonna do this color here. So let's go all the way to the top. I'm filming at nighttime, and before I started this video, the train was here. So let's see if the train is going to come today. We'll see. I think I want to get this little coffee date thing here. I don't know if I'm gonna have room for a quote. Let's see. Actually, let me put something here before I get too ahead of myself. What if I put this one here, and I can have maybe a frap right next to it. Or did it look cuter by itself? No, I think I've been liking having them in pairs. Yeah, I think I like them in pairs. And what if I brought this big floral in between them, or bigger floral, but smaller than the rest of them? I could bring it in between them. I could bring it under them, the side of one of them. Okay. Yeah, and that still gives me enough room to write. Okay, so for the quote, I don't think I'm going to do a quote. I think I'm gonna stick without them. Yeah, I think I'm going to do without the quotes. So for here, I am going to take, oh, I didn't realize that was, oh, I see, okay. So I am going to take this here with the header box and get something down here. So now let's go a little bit more up. Let's get this with the box. Then I will get to have something here like maybe I think that one's cuter in that area. I think these are all super cute, really. And maybe I can get this one up there at the top. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. And I have these little headers. So let's do coffee is my favorite right here. Or like little words. But the last time I used them as little quotes and I liked it. They're cute and small enough. So I'm thinking I'm gonna bring some bullet points here just to kind of keep that balance on both pages. And this is the last of the bullet points for this set of stickers. So that's kind of cool. I feel accomplished in my bullet points. I love bullet points. I've really come to love them. All right, that looks good. So let's see what else I can bring. And then this spread should be good to go. See, what if I brought, let's do my tweezers. I'm going to bring that one there, and then I really like this one. This one's super cute. Yeah. It's cute and this is fun, so that is fine. I do have this yellow how about I get this one down here? Okay, and I kind of want to bring in more pink around this area, so I think I will get that there. I feel like it just needed something else. And I have a tiny bit more of these. I really wish that I can just bring in all the cute little elements, but I can't. See, I don't want to like force it. Okay, yeah, that's cute. I want to see if I could try to bring in one more because I can't stop. What if I brought this one and had it out like that? Yeah, I think I like that. I did bring my other sheet in. I think I want to just bring a little bit more florals on the side, just to kind of fill it up a little bit more. I don't know if that's the right floral. I was gonna do that one, but let's do like that right there. I don't want to do too many of them, but I just feel like there'll be a nice little pop just to make it look a little fuller. I really need to clean my scissors. Okay, yeah, like that. And then I want to incorporate a little bit more pink around this area. So I am going to bring this one. Yeah, I feel that's a good spot. Just brings in more of the floral. Let's see. That's cute. It kind of fills it up. I love my full spreads. This one was over there. So where can I incorporate this one? I don't really think I need this one anywhere else. I think it was just like those two spots that I felt I can use a little bit more of something. What if I put a little bit right here? That's orange on orange. I don't really like that. I do have though this one. Ooh, this fits good. Let me fix that a little bit more. Again, that's orange on orange, but I mean, you could still see a little bit of the pink, so that's not too bad. I feel pretty good about that. I'm wondering if I should try to see if I can bring any more of these scraps in. Like, what if I brought some of this? So like this one, the way that it is, I can kind of bring it under. Let's see. Let me fix that. So bring this here. I am definitely getting to the end, guys, and I know that because this is when I start getting like kind of picky, like, okay, let me move that, let me add that. This is how I know I am getting close to the end. Okay, I do like that. That just makes me though want to add a little bit like more of these blooms down here. Why? I don't know. I don't know if it's because it has like that little gap, but I want to, maybe not the orange, maybe a lighter pink. Just kind of have it like that. Okay, yeah. And then I think I'm going to make a thin amount of this scrap and just have it here on this box. So not too much, just a little bit of something on each box, just to kind of bring the scrap in the middle of the spread as well. Since I do have some of the florals on the spread, it just kind of like gives them that balance. I think I'm just going to bring in some lines right here, and then this spread should be good to go. Alrighty, so here's the spread in the planner. It came out super cute. I cannot wait to write about my week in this planner. planner. These are just so adorable. So if you guys liked this video or this spread, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.